Are you thinking of moving abroad and are really confused whether to choose Canada or USA? Then this video will give you all the information you need to make this choice. It will save you years of trial and error. I've moved from India to Canada and then from Canada to USA, and I've worked as a software engineer in both these places. And if I were to make this decision few years ago, this is the video that I'd watch. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which country to choose based on your situation. Whether you're a fresher right out of college or you have got years of experience, or whether you're planning to study. I've got it all covered. In this video, I'll break down salary, job market, lifestyle, visas in a way that actually matters to you. And don't skip around because at the end, I'm gonna give you a framework which will help you answer this set of questions and know exactly which country suits you. So let's get started. Let's start with the most important one, the elephant in the room. Can you even get into any of these countries? So for Canada, most common way for people to get into the country is via PR, which is permanent residency. And whether you're eligible for a PR is quite transparent. You will know exactly where you stand. The process is very predictable and you can check your score right now by going to the CRA website. I'll have the links down below. Put all your details in it and you'll get a score and you can check the current cutoff score that's running for PR. Let me know if you'd like me to make a deeper dive video on how to get permanent residency because that's how I entered Canada. Although PR is the most common way to enter Canada, you can also enroll yourself in a college and enter as a student. Or if you're a working person and if your company is supportive and have a branch in Canada, then you can definitely ask for a work permit in Canada and apply for permanent residency after you move to Canada. Now USA. The most common way people come to USA is on H-1B visa. There's never a guarantee whether you'll get a H-1B visa or not because it's a lottery system. And you cannot enroll yourself into H-1B. You need a company sponsorship to file it for you. And you need to be picked in the lottery. The other way is if you'd like to study, then you can enroll yourself into one of the colleges here for doing masters or bachelors. Now here's the brutal truth. In Canada, your future is in your hands. That is, if you have a permanent residency, you're almost like a citizen. You can decide where you want to work, whether you want to work or not, and you'd have all the security that every other Canadian citizen has. But with US, your future depends on the government because the visa rules keeps changing and your life will always depend on it. So you should mentally be always prepared to be packed and leave. But and this is important. If you do get into US, the rewards might justify the wait and uncertainty. Now let's talk job. This is always changing based on how the job market is doing and it depends on when you come to this country. But you should know that US is the undisputed king for job market. In fact, the job market in US decides how it's gonna be in other countries. Because the biggest tech companies are here, the most cutting edge projects start here, and the networking opportunities are just incomparable. Salary ceiling is 2 to 3 times higher than any other country. Canada also has a good tech scene, especially if you are in Toronto, Vancouver, but it's nothing compared to US. If you want to work at the big FANG companies, tech startups with massive growth potential, or be at the absolute forefront in your field, then US is the place to be. But Canada is the safer bet for stability. If you want good work-life balance, peace of mind, comfortable life, and you won't be constantly worried about your visa situation. Now let's talk about the most important part, which is money. Because no one's gonna pay your rent. In Canada, for software engineers, your average salary is gonna be somewhere around 80K to 140K. They are providing you other benefits such as free healthcare, free school. You absolutely pay $0 for any health condition. And this is a blessing for many people. In US, the average salary for a software engineer is going to be anywhere between 150 to 250K. This will highly depend on which city or state you are, but that's generally the range based on your experience. And yes, it is double than what you get paid in Canada. Don't forget, this is USD and that is Canadian dollars, which also matters. And that's the reality. You can truly build your wealth in the US even if it's just for few years that you worked here. For section 4, I want to emphasize on long-term vision. In Canada, once you get your PR, in just 3 years you could become a citizen. Yes, just 3 years of having that permanent residency and you meet few other requirements and boom. You get one of the most powerful passports in your hand. Whereas with US, it's a decade-long dream. This is where it gets painful. For Indian nationals, The employment-based green card backlog is a decade long. I'm not exaggerating. Some people are gonna be waiting 50 to 80 years based on the current processing time. So long-term peace of mind is never gonna work with US unless you're always ready to be uncertain and pack your bags. Now, the decision framework. How do you actually decide which country is for you? So here's how you do it. Put yourself in a Canada bracket. First, if you want immigration certainty and clear paths to PR. Second, family and stability matters more than maximum earnings. If you are risk averse and want predictability, then Canada is the way to go. Third, you value good work-life balance and social safety nets. Fourth, you're okay with cold weathers for 6 months. Not kidding. You are going to be cold for 6 months. Fifth, you want citizenship. Don't forget, having a Canadian passport opened doors to multiple other countries, including US. If you have Canadian passport, then you could always come to US with a TN visa and work in the US. You could go to many other countries without even needing a visa. So it is a powerful passport. Now put yourself in the US bracket if you're willing to gamble on H-1B lottery or have an option of internal transfer in your company. Second, career growth and maximum earnings are your top priority, which is not at all a bad thing to have, especially if you're just starting out. Third, you can handle uncertainty and job insecurity. I don't need to tell you because those layoffs are happening and it will affect you even more when you're in US and your visa depends on it. Fourth, if you have a high demand skill set, then know that you're gonna have a lot of opportunities here. Fifth, you want access to the world's best opportunities in your field. And sixth, you don't mind the hustle culture. Now, my personal recommendation, if I were talking to my younger self who's making this decision, then this is what I'd say. Start with Canada. Get your permanent residency because with TN visa, companies do not need to sponsor you, so they'd be willing to hire you without any hurdles. And if anything goes wrong, visa status changes, whatever happens, you always have Canada to move back to. This way you get permanent residency as a safety net, Canadian citizenship and passport, option to work in USA to build that wealth, freedom to move back and forth, and no long-term visa stress. Drop a comment right now telling me your current situation and what's your biggest hurdle or which country are you leaning towards. I read each one of the comments and reply to it. So I'll make sure to give my personalized recommendation to your comment. Also, let me know if you have any remaining questions that I did not cover here. Like and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Thanks for watching, and whatever you decide, I'm rooting for you and you've got this. Bye.